For decades, oatmeal has enjoyed a reputation as one of the healthiest breakfasts you can eat. And for good reason. It's high in fiber, heart-friendly, and known for keeping you full for hours. But here's something most people don't realize. If you prepare or eat oatmeal the wrong way, you could be unintentionally reducing its benefits. Or worse, putting stress on your digestion, energy, and metabolism. Every morning, millions of people reach for a warm bowl of oats thinking they're making a healthy choice. But without knowing it, they may be making subtle mistakes that gradually weaken the very benefits they're trying to get. Don't worry. Today, I'll walk you through the 7 most common oatmeal mistakes and how to easily avoid them. These fixes are simple, but they can make a dramatic difference in how your body absorbs nutrients, maintains energy, and supports long-term health. Mistake number 7 is rarely talked about, yet it's one of the most damaging habits you can develop. So stay with me until the end. But before we dive into all that, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. We're here to help you live healthier, feel better, and age vibrantly. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a wellness tip that could change your life. Where are you watching from? And how old are you? Drop it in the comments below. Let's see how many of us are taking steps to protect our strength and vitality as we age. Now let's begin. Mistake number 1. Relying on instant oatmeal with added sugar. One of the most common mistakes people make is grabbing flavored instant oatmeal packets for convenience. While they seem like a quick and easy breakfast, most prepackaged oatmeals are loaded with added sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives that work against your health goals. Here's the problem. The high glycemic load from added sugars causes rapid spikes in blood glucose levels, followed by a crash. Over time, this cycle contributes to insulin resistance, fatigue, mood swings, and even increases the risk of type 2 diabetes and belly fat accumulation. Moreover, the heavy processing involved in making these quick oats strips them of much of their fiber and micronutrient content. You're left with fewer antioxidants and less satiety. A 2014 study in JAMA Internal Medicine found that participants who consumed 17 to 21% of their daily calories from added sugar had a 38% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular disease than those who limited sugar to less than 10%. Choose old-fashioned rolled oats or steel-cut oats. Yes, they take a few more minutes to cook, but they're far less processed and much higher in soluble fiber, especially beta-glucan, which supports heart health and lowers cholesterol. Sweeten your oats naturally with fresh fruits, a drizzle of raw honey, or cinnamon, which also helps regulate blood sugar. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2005 compared the glycemic and insulin responses of different oat preparations and found that instant oats caused significantly higher spikes than less processed varieties. Making your oats from scratch gives you total control over what goes into your bowl. No hidden sugars or unnecessary additives. It's a small effort for a big reward. Mistake number 2. Not soaking your oats. This is a mistake most people don't even know they're making. If you're tossing oats into a pot without soaking, or worse, blending them raw into smoothies, you could be limiting their nutritional potential. Why? Oats, like most grains, contain a natural compound called phytic acid. In small amounts, it's harmless. But when consumed frequently, phytic acid binds to essential minerals like iron, calcium, magnesium, and zinc in your digestive tract, preventing them from being fully absorbed. A 2003 study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry explains that phytates significantly reduce mineral absorption, especially in diets already low in micronutrients. This can silently lead to mineral deficiencies over time, even if you're eating a balanced diet. And that's not all. Unsoaked oats can be harder to digest for some people, leading to bloating, gas, or stomach cramps, especially if you already have a sensitive gut. In a 2011 study published in Food Chemistry, overnight soaking of oats was shown to reduce phytic acid by over 20%, especially when an acidic medium, like lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, was added. A 2016 review in Nutrition Reviews also noted that fermented or soaked grains support digestive comfort and gut microbiome balance by reducing anti-nutritional factors. Soak your oats for 6 to 8 hours or overnight in water or plant-based milk. To enhance the breakdown of anti-nutrients like phytic acid, add a splash of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. This activates natural enzymes and helps pre-digest the oats, making them gentler on your stomach and easier for your body to absorb minerals. The result: a smoother texture, better digestion, and a more nutrient-dense meal. Mistake number 3. Eating oatmeal without protein or healthy fats. Oatmeal is rich in complex carbohydrates and fiber, both essential for energy and digestion. But eaten alone, it's not a complete meal. Oats lack adequate protein and healthy fats, which are critical for balanced blood sugar and sustained energy. A 2010 study published in Diabetes Care found that meals composed only of carbohydrates resulted in higher post-meal blood sugar levels compared to meals that combined carbs with protein and fat. Here's what happens. When you eat only carbs, even the slow-digesting kind, your blood sugar rises and falls more rapidly. That leads to energy crashes, mid-morning hunger, and cravings later in the day, setting you up for poor food choices. It also affects your metabolism and insulin sensitivity if repeated often. And here's another overlooked point. Some nutrients in oats, like vitamin E and beta-carotene, are fat-soluble, meaning they need fat to be properly absorbed. A 2000 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated that co-ingestion of fat increased the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins by up to 15-fold compared to fat-free meals. Pair your oats with protein and good fats to transform your bowl into a balanced breakfast. Here are a few smart options. Add a scoop of Greek yogurt or unsweetened protein powder. Use high-protein almond milk or soy milk instead of water. Top with nuts, chia seeds, ground flaxseed, or nut butter. Serve with a side of boiled eggs or half an avocado. These small additions improve satiety, nutrient absorption, and metabolic function. Plus, they add flavor and texture, turning your oats into a nourishing and complete meal. Mistake number 4. Cooking oatmeal with milk instead of water. One of the most common errors in oatmeal preparation is using milk instead of water as the cooking base. While the creamy texture may be appealing, this seemingly harmless choice can interfere with both digestion and nutrient absorption in several ways. Oats contain avenin, a storage protein similar in structure to gluten. When cooked with milk, especially cow's milk rich in casein, the combination can become harder to digest for some individuals. According to a 2018 study published in Nutrients, casein can slow gastric emptying and may trigger digestive discomfort in those with mild dairy sensitivities or irritable bowel symptoms. Another concern involves nutrient competition. Cow's milk is high in calcium, which competes with non-heme iron, the form of iron found in oats, for absorption in the gastrointestinal tract. A 1991 study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high calcium intake during meals can reduce non-heme iron absorption by up to 50%. Since oats are naturally rich in iron, this interaction could significantly lower the amount your body absorbs, especially critical for individuals with anemia or low ferritin levels. To enhance digestibility and nutrient availability, cook oats in water first. Once they're fully cooked, add a splash of milk or plant-based alternatives like almond, oat, or soy milk to maintain creaminess without reducing iron absorption. Flavor can also be enhanced post-cooking with ingredients like cinnamon, pure vanilla extract, or a spoonful of almond or peanut butter. Mistake number 5. Not combining oatmeal with vitamin C. Oats provide a good source of non-heme iron, but here's the catch. This form of iron is not absorbed as efficiently as heme iron from meat. Without the presence of vitamin C, much of this plant-based iron passes through the body unused. Vitamin C is a powerful iron absorption enhancer. It reduces ferric iron to ferrous iron, a form the body can absorb more readily. A landmark study in The Lancet demonstrated that consuming 50 milligrams of vitamin C with meals can increase non-heme iron absorption up to 4-fold. Common symptoms of low iron absorption include fatigue, brain fog, poor concentration, and weakened immunity, all of which may persist even with iron-rich meals if vitamin C is missing from your plate. Add fresh fruits like strawberries, kiwi, pineapple, mango, or a squeeze of lemon juice over your oatmeal. These not only boost flavor and texture, but also supercharge iron absorption and deliver powerful antioxidants to fight inflammation and support immune function. Mistake number 6. Adding too many sweeteners and unhealthy toppings. Many people unknowingly sabotage their oatmeal by transforming it from a nutritious breakfast into a sugar bomb. Additives like brown sugar, honey, maple syrup, and flavored syrups can rapidly raise the glycemic index, GI, of oatmeal. According to a 2020 study published in Diabetes Care, meals with a high glycemic load lead to quicker glucose spikes and crashes, which can impair energy levels and increase insulin resistance over time. Artificial sweeteners aren't a safe bet either. Emerging research suggests that non-nutritive sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose can alter gut microbiota and may even worsen glucose tolerance in some individuals. There's also the issue of misleading healthy toppings. Store-bought granola, sweetened nut butters, and chocolate chips often contain added sugars, unhealthy fats, and preservatives, which contribute to chronic inflammation and metabolic stress. Opt for naturally sweet and fiber-rich fruits like bananas, apples, or berries. Use warming spices like cinnamon and nutmeg to elevate flavor without calories. For toppings, choose nutrient-dense options like chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts, or a dollop of unsweetened almond butter. These add texture, healthy fats, and slow-digesting fiber, keeping you full longer and supporting better hormonal balance. Mistake number 7. Not adjusting your oatmeal portion to your personal needs. One of the most overlooked mistakes people make with oatmeal is assuming that the same portion size works for everyone. While oatmeal is a nutritious, fiber-rich food with many health benefits, your ideal serving size should be tailored to your unique body type, energy expenditure, and health goals, not based on generic recommendations. Oatmeal is composed mainly of complex carbohydrates, especially beta-glucan, a soluble fiber known for improving cholesterol levels and promoting satiety. According to a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, 2004, beta-glucan can help reduce appetite and improve insulin response. However, if you're sedentary or trying to lose weight, consuming a large bowl of oats, especially when sweetened or topped with calorie-dense ingredients, can lead to a surplus in carbohydrates. This surplus, if not used for energy, may be stored as fat, potentially leading to weight gain and blood sugar spikes, particularly in insulin-sensitive individuals. On the other hand, physically active people or those with high metabolic demands, such as athletes or those in physically demanding jobs, may find standard portions insufficient. Without enough carbohydrates to fuel muscle recovery and brain function, they might experience fatigue, sluggishness, or brain fog. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2011, emphasized that endurance athletes benefit from higher complex carb intake in the morning to improve stamina and cognitive performance throughout the day. A common guideline is 40 to 50 grams, half a cup, of dry oats as a starting point. But this can vary. If you're aiming for weight management or lower calorie intake, stay closer to 30 to 40 grams and load your oatmeal with low-calorie, high-volume additions like chia seeds, cinnamon, or berries. If you're highly active or recovering from illness, increasing your portion to 60 to 80 grams may be necessary to meet your energy needs and prevent muscle loss. Maria, a 58-year-old office worker managing her blood sugar, began eating a full cup of oats daily, assuming it was a healthy habit. However, she noticed she felt bloated and gained weight over a few months. After adjusting her portion to half a cup and adding protein and healthy fats, her energy improved, and she lost 6 pounds within 2 months. Conversely, James, a 42-year-old fitness coach, felt depleted mid-morning on a small oatmeal breakfast. Once he doubled his oats and included nut butter and banana, his stamina and mood throughout the day dramatically improved. The key takeaway? Oatmeal can be a nutritional powerhouse or a hidden dietary trap, depending on how well it matches your individual caloric and metabolic needs. Tuning into your body, activity level, and health objectives ensures you're eating the right amount. Not too little to feel weak, and not too much to derail your goals. Did these insights surprise you? If so, don't wait. Tap the subscribe button now to stay updated with more simple, science-backed tips that can genuinely enhance your daily health. These are not just quick tricks. They're small, intentional actions that can make a big difference in how you feel and function. If you found value in today's video, share your thoughts in the comments below. How have these oatmeal strategies impacted your routine? Your feedback helps others and builds a community of informed, health-conscious viewers. And while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about, especially if they rely on oatmeal but haven't unlocked its full potential yet. Now that you know the common pitfalls holding back the full power of oatmeal, you're in the perfect position to enjoy it in its most beneficial form. By simply avoiding these often overlooked mistakes, you allow your body to truly absorb all the fiber, vitamins, and minerals oats have to offer, resulting in better digestion, longer-lasting energy, and improved overall well-being. Just picture the difference a few smart tweaks could make. Less bloating, more efficient metabolism, and more sustained energy throughout your day. These aren't abstract promises. They're backed by how your body processes nutrients and manages glucose, inflammation, and satiety. Oatmeal is an exceptional, adaptable superfood, but its real strength lies in how you prepare, portion, and pair it. Get it right, and your breakfast becomes a powerful foundation for your entire day. The real secret isn't in a fancy supplement or extreme diet. It's in optimizing the small habits that accumulate over time. Remember, the choices you make today, like how you build your morning meal, are the building blocks of your future health. Drop a comment with your age and location. We love hearing from our amazing global community. And once you make these small but impactful adjustments, you'll likely start to notice real, lasting changes. Not just in how your body looks, but in how sharp, vibrant, and energized you feel every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.